Musical Soulmates. Written by Cindy B. Witty. Illustrated by Estelle Cork. There once was a girl named Eleanora. Eleanora had straight chestnut brown hair, her face was round, and she had a slight oval belly and long legs. She loved to wear her striped zebra boots because they made the best tap-tap-tapping noise. Wow-wee! Hear my boots tap as I walk up and down these steps! Eleanora loved to listen to music. Music started and ended her day. When she heard music, she swayed back and forth as the chords swirled through the air. She'd bounce and bop and jump as the music did the same. If the music's tone was happy, like bee-bee-ba-boop-bop, Eleanor was happy. Wow-wee! Hear that beat! She exclaimed. If the music's tone was sad, like dum-dum-da-dum, Eleanora was blue. Oh, man, that music is really sad, she moaned. Eleanora and music were friends. She loved music so much that she felt as if it was her buddy. She called her buddy Aria. Just as a friend can play with you and comfort you, music did the same for Eleanora. Aria loved music too. Aria marched around the room to a ta-ra-ra-boom beat when the music sounded like a rock band. Aria tiptoed to a plink-a-plink-plink sound when the music played violins picking or piano keys tapping like an orchestra. Eleanora woke up with Aria. She skipped about daily with Aria. She ate her breakfast with Aria. She read books with Aria. She walked her dogs with Aria. She played card games with Aria. Go fish, Aria! I don't have any twos, Eleanora shouted. Aria was so real to Eleanora and Eleanora alone. If Eleanora heard a clink or a clank, then Aria would be there to join in to the clattering sound to continue the fun, rhythmic beat. Eleanora ended her day with Aria. Hey, Aria, are you asleep? Whispered Eleanora. Aria didn't respond. Aria, are you awake? Eleanora muttered. Aria yawned. Wowzers, Eleanora. I am now. What's up? Aria, I have show and tell in school tomorrow, and I don't want to talk in front of all the other kids, said Eleanora. I don't know them yet. Gosh, Eleanora, you and I play all the time, and you tell me lots of things. You can do it, encouraged Aria. Yeah, but you know me, whispered Eleanora. Oh, yeah, that's true, whispered Aria. Eleanora and Aria sat in the dark, staring at the ceiling and thinking. Eleanora started to sway her feet back and forth, and they made a swoosh, swoosh, swooshing sound under the covers. Then Eleanora began snap, snap, snapping her fingers and clap, clap, clapping her hands to add to the swooshing sound. Aria began humming to the beat and swirling around the room. And suddenly, they turned to each other and shouted together, Wowzers! That's it! Eleanora and Aria devised a plan for Eleanora to clap during show and tell. If she created her own music, she wouldn't be nervous. Gosh, Aria, thanks for thinking with me, Eleanora exclaimed. When we get together, Music just happens. The next day at school, Eleanora waited for her name to be called. Her knees bounced, up and down under her desk. Thump, 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 pounded her heart. "Eleanora," said the teacher. Red-faced, Eleanora walked to the front. The class stared at Eleanora, and she thought, "Wowzers, this is way more nervousing standing up here." But she remembered her plan, took a deep breath, and began to clap her hands to the lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub of her heart as her feet shuffled back and forth and kept time. The class glanced around the room, seeking the music that she clearly heard. Suddenly, Eleanora heard a snap, 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 and a stomp, stomp, stomp at the same time as her clap, clap, clap. Slowly, the music in the room got louder and louder as everyone joined in. Miss Johnson raised her hand, and the music stopped. "Eleanora, are you ready to begin?" "I already did," Eleanora explained. "My show and tell is about music. Music is all around us. Music is everywhere." After school, Eleanora walked in the woods behind her house, looking for Aria. She wanted to thank her special buddy for helping her solve her problem. But Aria was silent. Completely silent. Eleanora couldn't find Aria anywhere. She thought, where could Aria be? Quietly, Eleanora turned back and forth. She could hear a swish, swish, swishing of the leaves as they brushed against each other in the trees, making their own melody. She walked towards the tree, looking up into it, calling out, "Hey, hey, Aria! Are you there?" Aria didn't answer. Eleanora walked slowly to the river. She heard a trick, trick, trickling sound as the water crossed over the many rocks. Eleanora plunged her face into the water. She made a bubble, bubble, bubbling sound as she gulped. "Aria, you there?" Aria didn't answer. Eleanora wiped her face and continued to look around. Confused, she noticed she was still hearing sounds around her. Eleanora began to hum just like she did the night before, when she was worried about show and tell. As she continued to look for Aria, she heard birds chirp, chirp, chirping, and tweet, tweet, tweeting, a happy song, celebrating the wonderful day. Eleanora began stomp, stomp, stomping her feet. Suddenly, Aria bounced from behind an oak tree. "Wowee, Eleanora!" Aria yelled. "I've been here all along." "You mean all those sounds were you?" Eleanora asked. "Yes, I was sharing my show and tell with you," Aria explained. "Let's dance." Eleanora and Aria danced together in the fluffy green grass and enjoyed the concert of sound. Shuffle, shuffle, swoop. Shuffle, shuffle, swoop. What a surprise! What a day! What a friendship! What wonderful music!
Thank you for coming to the story room. If you like this story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.